It's my favorite evening. I'm pacing around the floor. Got southern woods and waters gonna take me out the door. Got coffee on a perkin. I'm about to have some fun. They'll have my mind chasing some critter on the run. Bring it on, southern woods and waters. Make me hear that sound of a fish that's breaking water or the bawling of some hounds. Make me smell that river mud, feel clean air on my face. Bring it on, southern woods and waters, show me that special place.
Good evening, everybody. I want to welcome you all to this week's edition of Southern Woods and Waters. Got a really unique show for you tonight. Looking forward to sharing it with you. You guys know that if there's any kind of passion I've got for fishing outside of the state of Tennessee, it would definitely be red fishing. I love to do it. I've done it up and down the coast in several different states. And tonight we're going to be traveling to South Carolina with some good friends of mine as they went on a trip red fishing down there. And y'all are going to recognize probably a couple of these folks on stage with me tonight. However, normally they're behind the cameras, but I have got Richard Kirby in the studio with me tonight. His wife Tanya, Tanya does a lot with us, especially through the Bass Nation and in the tournaments and things that we do together. She helps us get a lot done, doesn't she, Richard? Yeah. She really helps a lot. And then on the end we've got Samantha Wright, but she's Samantha Kirby Wright, so she is also in the family. Yes. I've got the whole family with me here tonight. But guys, y'all went down there because Samantha, your husband is stationed there with the military, is that correct?
Yes,
and so they just went down to visit you, and Richard, what should I do while I'm there? I'm like, dude, go catch some redfish. I'm telling you, do yourself a favor and go catch some redfish.
Still didn't catch redfish.
Well, so what he did was he took Tanya down there and let y'all catch some redfish. Pretty much what it sounds like,
That's right.
But no, it's a load of fun. It's high action, and when you hang one of those reds on that midweight tackle, yeah, it is so
game
fun.
On.
Hey, that line screaming. That's right, game on. I mean, that's how it is. If they had them here, I don't believe I'd fish for anything else, So I'm kind of glad they're not around here. I would just chase redfish all the time. But looking forward to sharing that with you guys. It was a lot of fun. Y'all caught some real nice fish. You went out with a great captain, really knew what he was talking about. And that makes a big difference, too. When you travel like that, do a little research. Don't just go in there and just hire the first captain you find or the cheapest captain in the book, because that's going to make a big difference in your day as to how experienced are they, right? Are they, and how are they going to take care of you, while you're out there? So that's a big difference. Do your research. There's plenty of reviews out there. Yes. But y'all went out with a great captain. Seemed like a really nice young guy that I would say is going to do very well in the future with his endeavors there.
Cut up with us.
Cut up with you. Have a good time. I even heard him giving you a hard time a little bit, and you was over catching stick bass, and Tanya was reeling in redfish, man.
Yeah, I know.
And but guys, let's go on over and check that out and get y'all started for the night. And then we're going to come back. We're going to be talking to y'all about some of our filming techniques, some of the different ways that we get filming, some of this equipment that we use for different situations. Right. So, all right, let's head on to South Carolina and see how the red fishing starts out.
Hailing from Aiken, and grew up fishing Beaufort, Waters, Sheldon, Edisto, Charleston. Then obviously had to go to school, went to the Marine Corps, got out, went to college for 4 years, and then married my high school sweetheart, Brittany Sauerborn, which is a local doctor here in Beaufort, works at Empire Mental Health. That being said, I was interested in getting into guide or fishing for a long time, like I think anybody really is. But at the end of the day, it was what was available in Beaufort. I took the shot, met some great people along the way. Jamie Horton up at Graco definitely helps me out constantly. I still get my phone call, whenever the nerves get rattled. fishing for a living and enjoying every day of it. The old limb brim.
Oh, he got
I like the smaller ones.
Yep.
The inshore slam K hooks are really good as well. But you go in front of their brain and heart, underneath the horn, keeps them alive. I like it like this under a cork. A lot of people go through the tail. You can do the last segment on a tail. It's kind of like the harder piece.
Yeah.
You can go through that as well. So if we start missing heads, or I'm sorry, missing tails and leaving the head, then we'll switch our hook placement. But until then, we'll start with this.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do it.
Go ahead.
There you go.
You want your hat? Your head's gonna get blistered.
Yeah, I better put my hat.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and see, I like that too. They're offering college scholarships now for the bass fishing.
Yeah.
I tell you what, if I'd have known that back in the day, I'd have quit golf. I'd have quit golf a little sooner. But no.
Rich, I hope I didn't cross
No,
you.
you good. You just got to play that one off. No, I got it. It'll get a lot easier once we use the corks, though. I say that as long as the wind's out down.
And he got up in this cove and caught a massive fish.
At the bow.
Well, we kept floating on up into the bay, and I was like, no, we need to back out. Well, the boat won't start. And I'm like, uh-oh. So he gives the pole to our daughter, and she's reeling and reeling. Well, that thing goes up under the boat.
Then were you able to get it in, or?
Nope.
Oh, no.
Turned the boat around, a pontoon boat.
Was it a catfish?
And headed up in towards the cove.
Okay, so the channel cat.
Yep.
Yep, had to have been turning a boat.
It did.
If that was a bass, I'd have loved to have seen it.
Right? It
But-
ended up breaking the line.
Oh.
Heard it?
There you go, girl. Easy. Let that drag work. Nice red.
Aw.
You're all right, you're all right, you're all right. Get that line out of the water up front.
Okay.
There you go, see, it's trying to lawnmowers.
Yeah.
Go ahead, rod tip up. It's in the grass. See it moving? Reel, 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 reel. Reel, 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 reel.
Oh, yeah, I see him.
Yep, hang on. Reel, 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 reel now. Reel, real hard, real hard, real hard, real hard, real hard. Real hard, real hard, real hard. Real hard, almost. Real hard, real hard. Almost, real hard. Come on. Come on. And real hard. Real, 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 real. Now I got him out. All right, now reel, 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 reel. Reel down to him. Now pick up. Reel down, pick up. There you go, reel down. Yeah, it's easier to pick up.
Yep.
Reel down, pick up. Keep doing that, you got it.
Work him, Tanya. Work him.
See how he's getting in that deeper water now, girl.
Ah,
It's all right. Just keep working him.
I am.
He'll
No,
tire
right tip
out.
up, don't give up.
Yeah, he'll tire out before you do.
You sure about that? Yeah. You sure about that?
I'm not helping now. Don't lose this fish, girl. You got it.
Just keep going. You got it.
Come on, just
keep
keep wearing
steady.
out a little bit.
Keep steady.
There it is, I see it coming up now. You got it right where we want it.
Keep steady. Keep
This
going,
side.
honey.
Swing your rod tip that side.
Keep going, baby.
I'm going.
That's right.
Keep going, honey.
I'm going.
It's all right.
One more round here. One more round. Keep going. Keep going.
That's a stud.
That's a good one.
All right, get out. Let's grab this for a second.
Okay. I'll let you release.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Now, why we gotta release him?
Overslot, way overslot. There we go. Good job.
Thank you.
27-inch male overslot redfish. So obviously catch release, which we pretty much do all the time. We try to conserve. The numbers are very important. That's our livelihood as well for the locals. So yeah, great fish. And let's get back at it before we lose the tide.
Oh, good call.
All right, welcome back. That first one was pretty fun, wasn't it, Tanya?
Absolutely. That was a workout,
Hey,
though.
when that line's stripping and that fish is running, you can't just help but just
drag
giggle, can you?
That's right. I giggled.
Now y'all
I
are
didn't give
using
up.
popping corks and shrimp, right?
Yes.
Live shrimp. Now that is probably the most common way that I have fished them. You can use different methods. We have thrown a little artificial bait called a voodoo shrimp that works pretty well, and we've used some live bait as far as like a shad type bait, you know. But I don't think anything catches them better than a live shrimp under a popping cork. And if there's a wad of specks in there, something speckled trout, they're going to eat them just the same. Okay. So it's great bait to use. They're pretty easy to keep on the hook until they get hit. Now, once a fish hits it, if you don't catch them, you usually got to put another one on there. But the really neat deal. I'm looking forward to seeing y'all catch some more. I know we're going to see Samantha get into some here in a minute, so looking forward to that. But guys, right now, let's go over and do this week's wild game forecast. It's being sponsored by our friends at Wilson Bank and Trust. You guys can find them at one of 28 Middle Tennessee locations. Stop in and let them take care of all your banking and financial needs. They've been doing it for over 30 years now. Let them help you out. Tell them thank you for everything they do for us here at the show. All right, guys, our forecast is looking pretty good. I've been getting some good reports. Now, of course, we've been on the water quite a bit over the last few weeks, doing different things. We've had some great trips, but some specific things I want to mention for you, Middle to East Tennessee guys. A lot of them like to chase walleye. Walleye are being caught pretty well right now. They're 25 to 30 foot deep from everything I'm hearing. A night crawler, any kind of a bait like that, a spinner, and I'll mention it one more time. Jake Davis might get mad at me, but a crawler holler, if y'all know what a crawler holler is, you might want to get some of those and put them in the boat with you if you want to catch some of those sauger and walleye. Again, 20, 25 feet or so. Smallmouth, we've got some great smallmouth reports this week. 15 to 20 foot of water on a finesse bait has been really catching a lot of fish. Percy Priest, Dale Hollow, Center Hill, a lot of people are catching them right now. Crappie are biting really good. That's going on mostly at night right now. Now, we did catch some on Old Hickory Lake last week. during the day out of brush piles. We were probably 12 foot of water or so, catching them right out of the top of those brush piles. But the most luck with crappie the last little bit has been at night. Like we like to catch them. You're not sweating, you're not dodging anybody, but 20, 25 foot of water at night right now, if you've got a submersible light, you ought to have a pretty good night chasing crappie. So all that's going on. Catfish also, a lot of guys are jugging right now. So if you want to set jugs out and get some of those set up and get some catfish to eat, it's a good time to do that. And got some good trout line picture coming up here in just a little bit. But guys, overall, the forecast is looking great. If you're getting out and doing some deer scouting right now, there's a lot of antler growth going on too.
Yeah.
And so they're growing faster. We've said this a few times this year, but I think they're developing faster than they ever have. I've just never seen as many full antlered bucks in this early in July as I'm seeing this year. So that's pretty exciting too. Get your game cameras out there and get that going. We're gonna get ready to take a quick break, and when I come back, I'm gonna have this week's pictures of the week and some more Southern Woods and Waters.